The story of Nestle in Japan. In the 1970s, coffee was not popular in Japan. It was a tea drinking country. Nestle had launched coffee in Japan, but people simply weren't turning towards it. The company spent millions of dollars on advertising, discounts, and promotions, but nothing worked. Then they hired a child psychologist as a consultant. What happened next made Japan one of the world's largest coffee importing nations today. After Second World War, Nestle wanted to enter the Japanese market. Their goal was to create a new market for coffee. But no matter how much advertising they did, coffee sales remained dismally low. Nestle had perfected their product: excellent taste, affordable price, attractive packaging. But all of that was in vain because coffee simply didn't have a place in people's daily lives. Traditional marketing methods failed because they focused only on product features, not on the emotional makeup of consumers. Instead of throwing more money into advertising, Nestle made a bold decision. They hired Clotaire Raphael, a French psychoanalyst and marketing expert. His task was to discover the root reason why Japanese people weren't drinking coffee. Raphael's research revealed something crucial. People form emotional bonds with foods and drinks they experience in childhood. In Japan, there were no childhood memories related to coffee. Traditional Japanese culture was dominated by tea and other beverages. Coffee had no historical or emotional presence. Rappel suggested a highly innovative solution. Stop trying to sell coffee to adults and instead focus on coffee flavored sweet products for children. This was a daring strategy because it went against conventional marketing wisdom. Following Rappel's advice, Nestle introduced products like coffee flavored candies, coffee jelly like desserts, coffee infused chocolates. All these products had a single purpose: to introduce the taste of coffee to children. It was a long term strategy and its results would not be immediate. By the 1980s, those children had grown up and entered the workforce. They were already familiar with the taste of coffee, and now they genuinely needed caffeine. With the stress of work and fast paced lifestyles, they began to require caffeine to stay energized. Nestle reintroduced instant coffee to the Japanese market, and this time it was a massive success. By 2014, coffee consumption in Japan reached record levels. Today, Japan imports more than 5 lakh tons of coffee every year, and Nestle is the undisputed market leader there. Nestle's success story in Japan is considered to be a milestone in the business world. Today, Japan is a nation of coffee lovers. Changing the cultural habits of an entire country, became possible due to the insight of a psychologist who understood that childhood experiences shape lifelong preferences. The moral is we must be very mindful about what we teach children, what language they learn, what foods we give them, what experiences we expose them to, because these things ultimately shape their culture. For those looking to culturally influence others, a child's mind is the real battlefield. For example, the idea that cake is equal to celebration has been so deeply ingrained in our minds since childhood that today we order cakes for everything, for birthdays, for exam success, weddings, promotions, retirements, and so on. We are creating lasting childhood memories. And in the process, we are also creating lifelong customers for these companies.